Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Creations by Suyin. Thank you for joining me today for card number 6 in my series. And this is a baby girl card that we're going to be doing today. And it's just in time because I received my Peachy Keen just baby face assortment on Saturday. So I'm so excited to be able to share this card with you guys. Of course, we're going to be using our Baby Steps cartridge. And this is the cut that we're going to be using. The little girl in the bathtub. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started with our card. We're going to be using the Me and My Big Ideas Mombi sheets. And the pattern paper that we're going to be using is this pink sparkly polka dot paper because I kind of want it to mimic like bubbles. So let me go ahead and show you the things that we're going to be using for this card today. I'm using Recollections Bling. I am using Michael's Pink Bling. Okay. We are using Inka Dinka Doo. This one is All Occasions. And we're using the New Baby. Okay. And this is Inka Dinka Doo stamp set 97627. Of course, we are using the Peachy Keen stamps, just baby faces. And we are using the 5/8 of an inch. And the one we're using is the one with the little tooth. Are we using the 5/8 of an inch? Yeah, we are. 5/8 of an inch and the one with the little tooth. So let me focus that for you guys. So we're using her right there. Okay. And we're also using the Fiskars baby stamp collection, and the one we're using is the 2 Rattles and Baby Girl. So these are the stamp sets and the embellishments that we're going to be using. Now, I am going to be using some ribbon, and the ribbon is from Celebrate It. And it's this pink ribbon with like silver polka dots. Super cute. And I'll get into the punches and stuff that we're going to use in a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a A2 size card. And that's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, cut down the middle at 4 1/4. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and score this at 5.5. Scoreboard away. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I had a more or less relaxing weekend. A little stressful with the puppy. She started having seizures again. I guess until her body doesn't get used to the sugar intake and the medicine, it's just going to be a while. I had a puppy from another litter once have seizures also, and it was exactly the same thing. It was the sugar levels, and he's perfectly fine. He's with my sister's brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and he's just happy as can be. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we scored it at 5.5. So now we're going to end up with a 4 1/4 and 5.5 card. And that's your standard A2 size. Now, this is my layer. And as you can see, I have used my EK Success corner rounder, and I've rounded just the top corners. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing to the top of our card. We're only going to do the top, and this is the 1/2 inch. It's not the 1 inch. The bottom we're going to leave square. All right, so let's go ahead and adhere this. And you know what I just realized? I'm going to run out of HEG. remember looking at it in my last video, I didn't have much in there. Let's see. Yeah. But that's okay. If I run out of it, I have my Glue Glider Pro. Alright guys, so let me adhere this down. Oh wait, before I do that, I almost forgot. It's a good thing I remembered. My ribbon. Let me run some ATG. Oh boy. On the back of my ribbon here. And let me just put that down for a second. I don't want to press too hard. Okay. Thank goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and adhere this to the back with our ATG. And let me run one more. Alright, there we go. So now I can put it down. Okay, and it's going to look just like this. Okay, now let me see. Okay, this is done. So let me just grab my glue glider here. So let's go ahead and, you know what, I want to put my sentiment down first because I think I'm going to pop it up. And this is using the new baby stamp from Inka Dinky Doo. And then I use the pink bling and I rounded the corners. So I'm going to place this up here. Now I don't know if I should pop that up or pop up my image. I think I'm going to put my image straight down and pop this up. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to put my image down because I want to pop up these bubbles that I cut out. You'll see. So I'm just going to use my Glue Glider Pro here. And let me just add some to the little feet there. Alright guys. I made a boo-boo. And I'll explain to you guys what I did. I didn't cut out the border of the bathtub. And I have the little tick marks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some of the glitter glue to that. Just to disguise it a little bit. Alright, so let me get some of my foam squares here. These are from EK Success. I buy these at Walmart, in case anybody wants to know. Since it has bling, I'm just going to add just a few extra just to make sure that it stays in place. I think this little image came out so cute. Alright guys, so that's going to look just like that. Okay, and did you see how cute that peachy keen face is? I used my Copics blush marker, and I'll give you guys the number right now. It is our... Let me pull it out for you guys. Okay, and that is the Copics blush. I don't know if you guys can see it. R20. And I use that for the cheeks. And then I use my white gel pen just to add some freckles. I don't know if you guys can see. And I also did the eyes. Okay. And I used some of the glitter paper that I forgot to mention in the blue for extra bubbles. And speaking of bubbles, what I've gone ahead and done is using my Recollection Circle Punch. And I don't know what size the circle is, to be honest with you. But it's just the Recollection Circle. These were on sale at Michael's for 90 cents. And I finally found the little heart. Also for 90 cents. I cut out some bubbles. And I'm going to be putting my bubbles on Pop Dots. Because bubbles fly. So let me go ahead and just add these to the back. Kind of got to be a little precise in the way that you add the foam squares to these circles, because the circles are really little. So you don't want the foam squares to show. Alright guys, we're almost done with the outside of our card. Now, what I've done on this card is I've gone ahead and pre-stamped my sentiments. Only because I was having such a rough time on what sentiments exactly I was going to use, that I figured, let me just... And I didn't know if I was going to like the way it looked. These bubbles are ridiculously cute. And it offsets some of the pink. Now, hold on. I should have put this one first. This one. And this one. Let me bring this one down a little. Well, not too much. There we go. Well, maybe I can bring this one in a little more. There we go. Now I'm happy. Alright, so let me get rid of all these little... Perfect. So this is the outside of our card. You see? I don't know, the lighting is like terrible. So that's the outside of our card. Now for the inside of our card, I have gone ahead and cut out, let me do my corners for the top here. There we go. And I didn't use, did I use that for the front? Yes, I did. For the front layer, I forgot to mention that I used the scallop punch from EK Success. And it's working fine now. I had this up, and that's why it wasn't completely closing. So, that was my fault. Alright, so let me layer this inside here. Okay. Perfect. Now I've gone ahead and cut another layer in the brown cardstock, and I stamped the two rattles with the baby girl, and I've done a border out of the same paper and the trim, the ribbon. And then I've cut out some hearts. I'll show you what I did with the hearts in just a minute. Okay. So let me go ahead and center this as best as I can. Okay, I think that looks good right there. Let's put that down. And let's add some adhesive. Ooh. Add some extra adhesive to our little border here. So let me bring that up. Make sure the baby girl sign shows. And make sure it's not crooked. Okay. Perfect. Now what I wanted to show you guys with the hearts is I cut some of the hearts from the Recollections, the larger one and the small one, and I'm going to layer them. So I don't know, I think this looks the best. Let me see. It's sparkly. So what I did was I took the same pattern paper and I basically cut out some of the hearts from the sparkly part and some from the pink part. so that I can make these little hearts in here. Okay. Oh no. That's some of the frame. There we go. Alright, so let me go ahead. This is what happens when you're not 100% sure. Or is that going to look better with the sparkly little heart? Yeah, I think that's going to look better. Because it pops up a little bit more. Although this would be backwards to how the paper has it. You know what? Let's do it this way. I'm going to use a little bit of... Oh! That was a lot. So what I do is I squeeze the bottle a little bit, let it get some air, and suck it back in. And if that doesn't work, then you're just going to get the next piece that you're going to put down and kind of like sandwich it together and pull up some of that glue. So I'm going to put that right there. And we're going to put this one right here. Alright. And now a very small amount to adhere the little pink heart that I just picked up with my finger. I managed to glue it to myself. Okay. There we go. And one little tiny drop. Perfect. And there we go. Alright guys, so basically all I need to do is add the little stickle lines that I wanted to add here. Okay, just to kind of like make that line disappear. I don't know if it's going to make it more noticeable or less noticeable, but I guess just a way to I hope when it dries it, you know, it doesn't look bad. Alright guys, so here's my card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And that's the inside, how it came out. See the hearts? I think that came out super cute. Okay guys, so thank you so much for joining me for my 6th card in my 10 card series. And I hope you join me again tomorrow for card number 7. Thank you for subscribing and for commenting. Have a wonderful day. Bye.